Is there, what's all this? Is this dead?
Peppers. Yeah.
What's that, your tomato plants?
Yep. All my aromas. And then right here's
Holy soft.
my broccoli here. And then this is my the round things.
Cabbage.
No, the little round.
Oh, Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, Brussels sprouts. My celery. My onions are just starting to pop up. And then I got my peas.
Oh yeah, Frost got those. What are these? Tomatoes?
Watermelon and peppers.
Looks like Frost got them.
Outside.
Is this peppers?
Yep. I'll have to redo all of them. Some of them maybe. But I got new peppers up by the house.
No, 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 no.
Away from that pile. That right there. Get out of it. Daniel.
What are you doing?
She's dirty, baby.
She's still tired.
Daniel, no.
It's so cute. That mouth goes all the way open back.
All right, time to head out to the garden. Today is a very warm day. Yes, I have my hoodie on. But it's because I was cold in the house. I know I'll take it off here pretty soon, but yeah. Let's head out to the garden and get the rest of these plants down in the ground. So I don't have to worry about them sitting in the little containers anymore. I honestly am thinking about moving that garden box. Jeff hasn't been able to get to the tree to trim it yet. So I think, what are you doing? The shovel? Probably in there in the garden. Anyway, so I might move that box. I don't know. Let's get these melons into the ground. All right, so this is what we have. Oh no. I think I forgot to. Oh no, them were my acorn. And see, I think I forgot to give some to my mom, but I took her some yesterday. Gotta get this whole thing into the ground, and then the acorn squash into the ground. All right, time to get these melons into the ground. Starting off with a crimson sweet watermelon. Oops. Oh boy. It looks like there's 2 to 3 per pod. I'm wondering if I should separate them or not. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah. So I'm going to start separating them. I'm probably going to need more room, more ground tore up. It says disease resistant. Maturity 97 days. Plant in full sun. Got an ant on me again. All right, so here we go. Let's see how we do with these. Here. I guess I'm going to take them apart, do them single. I was really thinking about just keeping them as is, 3 to a planting space, but I don't think that would be a good idea, and I would really love to have watermelons this year. So I'm going to listen to what the tag says on this one. Did not have good luck last year with my seedlings, so time to try to do things by the book. Not everything is going to be by the book, but mostly they will be.
Silver keys, serenade the night. Queen bees, dripping honey light. Heartbeats sync with the rhythm tight. Spreading wings, taking lyrical flight. Black and white, contrast of our dreams. Twinkle bright, reflections in the streams. Eloquent schemes, flowing in the seams. Decoding life, lyrics full of memes. Whisper soft through the ivory's fall. Moonlit love, we answer the call. In melodies we find truth never small. Symphony of minds, one and all. Velvet touch, fingertips on grace. Never rush, emotion's gentle face. In this place, we find our space. Words lace, time can't erase. Soul's confession, caressed by keys. Rhythm's blessing, carried by the breeze. We seize the moments that appease. Let the music heal, bring us to our knees. Whisper soft through the ivory's fall. Moonlit love, we answer the call. In melodies we find truth never small. Symphony of minds, one and all. Soul's confession, caressed by keys.
I had a feeling that we would need a bigger area than this, but Jeff worked so hard on digging this up, I didn't really want to mention right then and there that it should probably be bigger. It is a hot day. I actually took my second shot today, this morning, about 3 hours ago, somewhere around there. Still don't feel sick. I was able to get some healthy carbs in my system this morning to give me some energy. It is a lot hotter out here than what it was and what it has been for the past few days, so just enjoying the weather. I get to sit in some shade back here, so I'm glad I put the garden back here. Be able to sit out here and under shade or in the sun, whichever I want to pick. But for right now, it's partial shade, partial sun. But anyway, yeah, as you've seen, I am planting the Crimson Sweet watermelons and have realized I have so many of them that I'm probably going to give the rest of them to my mom after I plant this stretch right here. And then I have cantaloupes, probably right next to it. Yeah, Jeff said that he thinks that he has some posts that he can make an arch for me with. And I have some plants that are coming from my mom. I think she said peonies and lilies. These lilies that are coming from her house are part of the lilies that were planted at my daughter's gravesite. The first flowers, live flowers we ever put on her gravesite were lilies. And then we ended up moving the lilies to my mom and dad's house. And I didn't want to take them anywhere I was living because at that time, I didn't know if I was going to stay or if I was going to go in, the houses or apartments, trailers that I had lived in. So I finally feel like this is my final spot. So I want to bring some of those lilies here and plant them here. It's kind of like a good, like a memorial thing for her. And being that it's part of nature and all that stuff. I'm not going to go into like hard detail about it, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. So I'm going to bring some of them lilies here and plant those and get some flowers that can like maybe climb up that arch. Maybe find some flowers that come in the wintertime or, all year round flowers that can stay climbing the arch. We will see. I don't know if there even is anything like that, but I hope so. That would be pretty neat. Be able to come out here in the wintertime and check out my winter garden if I do end up having one of them. Probably not, but it's not really winter, like middle of winter garden, but you know what I mean. When the cold weather hits and you've got a garden, you got certain things that you can grow, during that time. Um, I can see my plants are getting taller, every one of them. So that is a sign that I did something right this year. Everything's still standing tall. Nothing is withered. Nothing is leaning over. So that means they have enough water. And tonight I will be watering them. I don't think I'm going to water them every single night. I think that was one of my problems before. If the top of the soil is dry and brittle, then you water them. If the top of the soil is mushy, you don't water them. You wait till the next evening, not morning, not midday. You don't want to burn the leaves and kill the, you know, plants or overwater them or anything like that. So once the leaves of the plants get wet and the sun hits them, they scorch. Be careful. Be careful with that. Got Chaz over here carving. He is 10, yeah, but kind of, I'm a paranoid parent. So when my kids use knives for anything, my brain goes 1,000 miles an hour, and it's not a good feeling. So if you see that little hole right there in my fence, looks like something's been in here. That is the fence that was kind of like zip tied together. So we're going to have to take another zip tie to the bottom. Maybe a couple of them, but yeah, something has gotten into here. I have one crimson sweet left, and then I also have what's called all sweet. So I think I'll grow some of the all sweet on the other side of these. Maybe one or two of these containers. I'm not sure yet. I guess we'll see when we get there, but whatever's left over will go to my mom. So whenever I go to practice, I'll take these extra plants and my dad can grab them and take them home. And she'll be sending the plants with him to practice. So, well, if you made it this far, you are a true fan, supporter, whatever you want to call it. I've been working really hard on my channel to try and bring kind of a variety of content. A lot of channels out there have one type of thing they do, as far as just all cooking or all gardening or all snippets here and there of daily activities their family's doing. I kind of want to put just a wide variety. Life itself, in the real life. So that's why I kind of put a variety on here for you guys. I myself don't like to sit there and watch one thing being done over and over and over, and every video I click after that from that content creator is the same exact thing that they're doing. I want a little bit of variety. And that kind of hooks me to that channel. If they have a wide variety, it hooks me to their channel and it makes me want to come back and watch more and more and more, because you never know what you're going to get on the next video. That's kind of what I've done with my channel. You never know what you're going to get on the next video, except for right now. The Green Thumb Chronicles is going on, and that's, tearing up ground and planting all these, vegetable and fruit plants. But after everything's planted, you'll get me sitting down talking, you'll get me cooking, you'll get me baking, you'll get what we're doing on a daily. I won't be posting daily, but you'll get here and there's of what we've been up to, and I can bring you guys out to the garden with me and harvest some of these vegetables when it's time, and fruits, and you get to see what my planting created. Oh, I do want to show you my rose bush. The rose bush that I have, I got last year. Last year I didn't have energy, so it stayed in the pot that I bought it in. Them, not durable, wobbly plastic flower pots. I sat it out next to the garden that I created, and well, no, that was 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years ago, when I planted. Anyway, I was gonna plant that rose bush. I didn't know where I wanted to plant it, so I kind of just left it there. So this year, when I went to go get it, I of course had to dig it up. Even though it looked like it was sitting on top of the grass, I had to dig it up because all the roots grew down into the ground. And there are some thick, long roots. I did not bust up roots. I mean, probably one root was like 2 feet long. But I had seen that the top of the rose bush, where the vines are coming up, had a bunch of green on it. So I was like, yes, it did not die. It made it. So I dug it up and I replanted it here in my garden. Yeah, Chaz over there still working on his stuff that he's doing. He's been really busy lately. We had stopped by my parents the other day, and as I was picking up a few things, he started playing in the driveway and in their sand. And I was making stuff, and ever since we came back home, that's all he's been doing. Playing in the dirt and driveway and kind of playing with nature, really. Alright, so I decided that the old sweet watermelons are going to go to my mom. And my last thing of crimson sweet, I think I have. Yeah, last thing of crimson sweet's going to go to my mom. The all sweet uh, watermelons are going to go to my mom. I'm going to keep some of these cantaloupe. One of these might end up going to her. Just depends on how many I can plant in this area. But I will also, when I go out to her house, when they've grown a bit, I'll show you guys how they're doing at her house. All right, so these are just regular cantaloupe. So it's about the same as with the watermelons. There's 2 to 3 per pod. I'm gonna have to get in this dirt. Didn't want to get in the dirt, but I'm gonna have to. That's all right. Good thing I have working water. Just take a shower and be all good to go. I think Jeff is getting ready to work on the arch for me. Huge gloves on my hands. I have very small hands compared to most. No. In a little bit. Yeah. Jeff can hand it to you. No, 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 no. Are your feet wet? No, ma'am. Mommy's. Well, it's all of ours, but I just planted those. Don't dig them up.
Oh, I mean, I think they need to be a little bit bigger than what these ones are.
Did you go for a ride, baby?
What you doing?
She says, my turn. Here, mommy fix. Here. You want it? Want some?
It takes some water. I'm gonna grab some water.
You got the hose. Are you playing with the water? You gonna help Mama water the garden later? Uh-oh. What are you trying to get me? No. Uh-oh. Did you get yourself?
I'll cook.